With sugar and spice and a roll of the dice, you're listening to The Dice Girls. What are you doing as we drop you right back into this moment where you've pretty much just come up with your big plan?
Do we just start? I mean, are we waiting for anything? Do we need to everybody was in the room already. They kind of heard the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I mean, what are we waiting for, right?
Probably the horn. Does somebody have the horn?
Hearing your plan, then Roke approaches. He has like a messenger bag, a leather messenger bag type thing, and he comes over to you and he carefully reaches into it and he holds out the box that you know contains the horn of Baruso. And he says, who's
Me.
I'll take it.
Don't you remember? You said Triggus. When we get into the cave, you can just blow the horn all you want.
That is quite literally the opposite of what we said.
Complete opposite. I will take it.
Roke kind of pivots, like he's been going a little back and forth as you and Triggus have this discussion.
I appreciate that Roke considered me like a viable option for holding the horn of Baruso.
He totally does.
That
he
doesn't ever
trusts you.
happen.
He's been going back and forth, but he winds up handing it up to Rhakna.
Oh, yep, and Rhakna takes it and kind of stares at it in her hands for a second.
He says, "You got this. You're gonna do good. Remember the thing."
Yep. Three. Hold hands
to hug.
Something like that. That's really not that far from the actual phrasing.
Three hands
To hold.
No, 3 tinkers to tink. 3.
Yeah. I think we tunk those already.
The Tinkers of Tunk.
And then 3 hands to hold, and then 3 blast to destroy.
Yep. All right. Let's pass out the gemstones, right?
Should we distribute these?
Yep. Just throw them into the crowd. No, we should hand them out like normal people.
Yeah.
So the people in the room are kind of like, they're looking to you to see what's going on, and so as you say that,
We're standing in the middle of the room, just like awkwardly looking at each other, like, okay, do we go now? And they're all just waiting.
We're like, we should hand them out like normal people.
these people love you.
We've backed out of so many conversations with them that they're used to it by now.
They know what to expect out of us.
Exactly.
We'll get the job done. It's just going to be an awkward ride.
Awkwardness, but results.
Yes.
Love it. So they all kind of start to almost form like a little line to kind of make things go smoother. And the first person in the line even offers to like start passing them back, almost like
excellent. Yes.
Pass your gemstones to the end of the row, you know, kind of thing. While you guys are distributing the gemstones, Roke comes up to you and he like pulls you aside and he says, "Hey, so while I was back in Narstad working with Rom, you know, I got to stay at the Scuttle, and Rom was helping me like work on my idea for basically, you know, I was tinkering up new souls. I mean, like his main piece of advice was don't. But anyways, it did give me the idea to tinker up something else. And I got to stay at the Scuttle while I was there, and of course, Wimble showed me Min Min. So I thought I'd set aside 5 hours and 47 minutes and throw this guy together to join your family of pets. And he kind of like eyes your nightmare horse, which I believe is still standing in the corner of the room. And he reaches into his bag and he pulls out a miniature clockwork wolf. I wish you guys could see Alexa's face right now. It immediately like starts hopping around excitedly, like in the palm of his hand. It's like palm sized. He says, now this guy will need like a long nap in the sun like once a week or so to like recharge.
Yeah.
But I know that he's gonna make another really good companion for you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, bro.
And yeah, so he kind of hands you the little clockwork wolf.
I take it. And I give him a little scratch behind his ears.
He clockworkly makes a happy wolf sound. Everyone knows what that sounds like. Duh. Yeah. Aw.
Do you need me to hold him?
Would you like to see him?
Yeah, I want to see him.
There you go.
I'm holding my hand out in real life. Where it's like, he's so cute.
Isn't he?
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh, put me on the spot, Triggus.
Here, I'll hold it up so you can see it better.
The wolf has like walked in a circle on Triggus' palm a few times and has now laid down.
Aw, he's really cute.
And Triggus, can I have you roll me a perception check?
Yes. An 18.
Ooh. Triggus, as you're helping hand out gemstones, you glance toward the door of the common room and you can see something glowing faintly down the hallway, kind of a soft yellow glow that seems to be blinking a little bit. And you realize that the fireflies are coming down the hallway.
They made it.
They did. Hello. Hi. How are you? I missed you.
Little, like, as you start talking to them, they can maybe hear you from the hallway. A happy little swarm of fireflies comes into the room, and at first they go to Wolfric, and they, like, swirl around him a few times real excitedly, and then they fly over to you, Triggus, where they shape themselves into a crown and gently settle on your head.
Look at... Can you see?
We can see.
Do you remember them?
Yeah.
Yes. You look so majestic, Triggus.
I do. I do.
Wolfric comes over to you and his eyes are sparkling and he says, it seems that your now fireflies have joined the fray.
Are they gonna stay with me?
Yeah, I think it looks like they are.
I think that's a great idea.
I think you've earned it.
Thank you.
Triggus.
Thank you. And he's like looking up, trying to look up to see them and telling them thank you.
They kind of like blink. Rhakna, I would like you to do me an insight check as well.
Hey, do we use dice in this game?
Only sometimes, to be honest. We're being completely honest.
I know I have like 4. There we go. Okay. Like, I didn't have my dice out. I apologize.
It's only been 4 years.
Okay. Insight. That is a 4 minus 1.
So then, Rhakna, you don't feel it at first, but your friends see a familiar golden glow start to surround you, and I think the two of you would probably recognize pretty quickly that it's really only showed up before during meditation times.
Rhakna.
What? I'm just standing there holding that horn still, like I'm just staring at it. I don't notice anything else.
Yeah.
You're so stressed.
Dude, you're like glowing.
What?
Yeah.
As you look down, Rhakna, and finally notice that you are glowing gold, you also feel surrounded by the presence of Bahamut. And as you glow and feel the presence of Bahamut joining you before this battle, you see Hector's soul fly towards you, and it settles on the symbol of Bahamut pendant that he gave you, and you feel a warmth wash over you. And you hear Bahamut's voice say, "Fear not, my child, I will be with you."
Thank you. Thank you, Hector. Thank you, Bahamut. We're gonna do this. And I think I understand that Hector is like going for the pendant, but it feels kind of like a hug, so I hug him.
It's the best hug that you've ever received in your entire life.
Wow, he doesn't even have arms. Impressive.
It's a good one. And so while all of these side things have been happening, we'll say that you have passed out all the gemstones. And everyone has a pretty good idea of what's going on, I believe.
We think.
You think? Yeah.
We think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so now everyone has their gemstones and they're kind of looking at you expectantly.
Is it time to move out?
Yeah.
I think somebody should peek first. Sneaky peek. Don't you think you should go look at what we're getting ourselves into, and or are we all just gonna go? Because I can take care of that part. If
Yeah.
that's the plan.
Right. Triggus knows how to enter a room.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I can peek down the hallway, make sure we're not.
But now I'm nervous. I don't want you to get hurt, so I'm gonna go with you.
I'm just gonna like look down the hallway. I'm not going very far.
Okay. But I'm gonna stand right in the door. Let's all stand right in the doorway and watch her and make sure she's safe. It's my daughter.
Yeah, I guess I go peek, look down the hallway, make sure there's not like an army waiting for us. That's right outside the door.
That's fair. Roll me a perception check.
That's a nat 20.
Whoa! Nice. Kai, you can confidently say the hallway is clear.
Yeah, we're clear.
So should we all like tiptoe as we're walking down the hallway?
You know, I feel like Baruso knows we're here at this point. We've had like people streaming into the island.
But I think because I was just editing an episode today, and the last thing that was said was Baruso does not know that we are here.
Okay.
But as soon as we move out, it's on. So if I'm remembering correctly.
I think you're right, yes.
Look at me remembering stuff.
Wow.
That doesn't happen very often.
Well, maybe the three of us should go out first and lead the way, and everyone else file along behind us, and they can all coordinate and line up to be ready against the opposing army that we're totally not fighting. But to be ready in case we're fighting.
Right.
But we're trying not to fight them. We should lead the way.
Yeah.
Is my point.
Uh-huh.
Right?
So Kai is gonna take the horn.
Rhakna has
Right.
the horn.
And get on the horse and then run through, and then he chases you, and then we all chase him. Is that what we're doing?
Scooby-Doo?
We're gonna pop in and out of these hallways.
Sorry, that was not judgment on that sentence. It just, that's what immediately popped into my head. Scooby-Doo.
What's our plan? What's my role?
I didn't think about that, but that sounds really cool. I don't know, Kai, how you feel about riding. Look, okay, let me set the stage for you.
Uh-huh.
The Triggus already set. Riding out, holding up this cool, scary horn on your cool, scary horse, and you lock eyes.
I almost spit my water out. Which would have been a perfect full circle since episode 1.
Yeah.
Alexa did a spit take at me.
Yeah.
I've done several spits.
Yeah, you have.
And then you run away.
But
Thoughts, feelings,
I
critiques?
don't know, though. I don't think you should do that.
You're the one who proposed it.
Okay, here's better. Well,
Okay.
what if we all get on the horse
Oh,
with the horn?
can he carry all of us?
It's okay if just the two of you go. I understand.
No, because this is
Absolutely can carry all of you.
Oh my god! Did you just look that up and that was a
Well,
thing?
I wanted to see what size he was, and
Uh-huh.
he's large.
Okay.
So yes, I made a DM call. I was already pulling him up because I hadn't yet.
okay.
So yeah,
So
he can.
So what do you think? Yep.
I think that would certainly make us more noticeable
Mm-hmm.
if,
And catch his attention.
and then we can also run away quicker because we're on a horse.
Right.
We just the three of us. We all ride out together. We catch his attention. We draw him away, and that's when everyone else makes their move to start smashing the gemstones once he's out of the way, right? And
Right.
it's all three of us because, well, I have this weird hunch that the horse can carry all three of us.
I mean, he's very large.
He is large, yes. And well, Triggus can't carry the horn, and Kai has to drive.
So we're just gonna sandwich Triggus in the middle.
So I can't do anything. That's kind of surprising.
Or do you want to sit in the back and like turn around and watch from behind? Watch our flank?
No, because the person in the back has to be holding up the horn of Barusa.
Well, she could hold it up from the middle if you wanted to sit in the back.
Yeah, my arms will still work from the
I
middle.
think I'd rather be squished because
Okay.
I might fall off.
Okay.
You know?
That's a actually pretty good point,
Right.
and yeah, it'll feel like a hug for you anyways. So.
Yeah. I like that idea.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So that's that.
So
Yep.
hey, everybody. You know all that stuff that we talked about before, what we were gonna do and all that? Not that. We're gonna do something way cooler.
What are we gonna do? Someone yells.
It's horse time. Kai is gonna drive. I'm gonna be squished, and then Rhakna's gonna be on the back, and we're gonna hold up the horn and neener, and then when we have his attention, supposedly we're gonna run. I'm doing air quotes. We're gonna run and get away, draw him out, and then
So still the same plan. We're just on a horse. Yes.
Oh, I thought I came up with something new and spectacular.
Once we've cleared the room, once we have led Baruso out, that's when the rest of you will be safe enough to make your move and start smashing those gemstones. And
Hopefully not fighting.
hopefully not fighting, but revitalizing Barusa's army with their souls, and they'll be back on our side, right? Right.
The people in the room are like murmuring in agreement. yeah. Sure, that makes sense.
I've never thought about that part. I thought they were our friends. Are they not our friends?
No, we've never met these people.
Oh, no.
Well, you might have, because you've lived in the Purge
Oh,
That's
before.
true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
There might
Oh.
be some old timers here that you recognize.
Yeah.
but
Okay.
Rhakna and I have never met these people.
They're really cool. They're really nice.
Oh, great. Well,
You get to know them.
I bet I will get to know them after they have souls. Okie dokie. Rhakna says okie dokie. Twiddles her thumbs.
That's our battle cry.
Does Triggus say that?
Yeah.
I think there's like a handful of people in the room who go, okie dokie! And like pump their fists in the air.
Okay, but that's really appropriate.
Oh man.
All right. Everybody on the nightmare horse. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. I'm not going to make the 3 of you roll to get on a nightmare horse.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
So I imagine Kai explains the situation a little bit to Dio.
Yeah.
He agrees readily. And he allows the 3 of you to climb on his back. With Kai in front, Triggus in the middle, Rhakna in the back.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels real comfortable in here.
Triggus, I'm only 2 inches taller than you. We're you can look over my shoulder. You don't have to bury your face in my back, so this is weird.
And what do y'all do next?
Autobots, roll out. No.
Back awkwardly out of the room.
Yeah.
The horseback's already.
We're moving out, guys.
So, just so I understand, do you want them to kind of follow behind you?
Yeah.
They do. They kind of start gathering behind you as Dio starts headed towards the door.
Here we go.
But maybe not too close, because if it's a trap, we don't want them to get trapped. Because they have to rescue us.
But they're gonna wait. They're gonna wait at the doorway to the next area, right? Because we need to lure Baruso out before they do anything else. So,
Okay.
And Kai inspected this hallway really well.
Right.
So.
And we know which direction we're going once we get in the chamber?
That might be your job in this situation.
I think we discussed it, didn't we? I don't think we did, because we just talked about, is there a back entrance?
Right.
And you said that there's not a back entrance that we know of.
Right.
Oh, yeah, we're just going to go out the front.
Mm-hmm. We're going out the front door.
Yeah.
I do think, though, that everyone so far has told you that Baruso is basically he stays kind of in the deeper chambers of the Purg, and Triggus, you would know how to kind of you would know the way to go, seeing as you were there for so long. You would know the right way to go.
Okay. Follow me, because I know where we're going. And then Triggus takes Kai's hair, reins.
Oh, no.
So I'll just tug a little bit. This way would be go that way.
Very lightly.
And then that way would be go that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
All right.
So we start heading down the hallway.
Okay. You don't run into anybody on your journey there. It's strangely empty. It seems a little odd to you that it's empty.
No.
You maybe start wondering if Baruso has caught wind of your presence.
Oh no. Is this like Skyrim where those creepy things jump out of the little baskets?
What?
That when you're in caves and there's those baskets up on the thing, and then as you get closer to them, the creepy guys jump out of them.
I don't know what game you've been playing.
It's called Skyrim. It's Elder Scrolls.
I'm really racking my brain here. I remember spider egg sacs, and I remember crypts.
These are hanging baskets.
I just can't.
I was playing this game this morning. I don't know what you're talking about.
Our listeners do. So
Okay.
Tweet at us.
tweet at us if you know the answer.
With pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm curious at this point.
Yeah.
I've never played.
You haven't played Skyrim? Oh.
No, I think I have it on my Xbox, but I just haven't played it yet.
I mean, it's on every single platform known to man.
I was gonna say odds are pretty good you own a copy, even if you don't realize you own a copy.
Nice.
And I've only played it once, so I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Fair.
So here we go. Is there a door?
So there's no doors in between the chambers, but I'm going to say you guys are having this conversation as you're kind of headed deeper into the caverns. It's getting a little warmer as you go. And you, Triggus, you would know that you guys are like pretty close.
Can you feel that?
The extremely thick tension in the
I
air.
was gonna say the apprehension. Yes.
Yeah.
Palpable. I can taste
Yeah.
it.
Yes. You could cut it with an axe.
I wish Rhakna has many. So, as you finally enter into what Triggus has told you will be the deepest chamber in there, so it's kind of like it gets narrower for a little bit, and then the deepest chamber is the biggest. And so it just immediately opens up. As you get to the doorway, the open doorway of this chamber, you can see an army standing lined up, all facing you. In the very back, towering over these creatures, you see Baruso.
Oh, God.
He's at least 8 feet tall, maybe 9 or 10. His skin is red like a demon. He has a demon goat face with big black horns, and he has spikes coming off of his shoulders. He has one set of thick arms that have big, giant crab-like pinchers at the end of them. And then directly below that is a smaller, regular-sized sort of arms that are balled into fists, ready to go. He is monstrous, and he looks enraged.
Everybody line up behind us.
And they do. They're ready. They're nervous. There's whispers and jostles, and it's go time.
Should we say something before we hold up what we got?
This is it, right?
This is it. Does he see us? Is he looking at us?
He has not seen you yet. We'll say that you can kind of get a view of the doorway before they notice that you're there.
Okay.
I'll let you.
Can we hear any of their plans?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Do we just like leap amazingly out into the? We should just walk.
Well, we could go out and then we could do like the thing with like the horse rears up.
Oh, that would be cool.
And you hold the horn in the air.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
is there
okay.
like a lightning bolt in the background?
Well, yeah, let's do that. But should we be facing backwards when we catch his attention?
Let's go. We're overthinking.
Okay.
We're jammed up this whole way. just like what do we do,
We've only been so we've been doing this for an hour.
Yeah. And we still have to battle, which takes us forever.
Here we go.
We're stalling so hard.
Okay. We just start going.
How do you guys enter the room?
Kai's like pretending to be stoic
Mm-hmm.
because she's in front, so he can see her face.
Yeah.
But I think just like a confident canter out,
Rhakna is at the ready, holding onto the horn, but it's not in a visible place for him yet. And she turns around to everybody that's behind them and, in the most confident voice she's had in the last hour, says, "We've got this, everybody." And then we go majestically.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And then Triggus calls out, "Hey, Subaru!"
I love it.
I mean, the letters are there.
Right? When you, Triggus, say that as you enter the room on Dio, it's like every head in the room snaps forward to stare at you. And Baruso sees you entering and lets out a roar of anger.
Rhakna holds up the horn of Baruso, even though he just roared angrily, and that sounds like a really bad idea. But she does that.
Do you hold up the box that it's in, or have you taken it out?
I have taken it out of the box.
Okay. So it looks, I can't remember if I've described what it looked like before. Oh no.
Maybe only while it was broken or...
Yeah. It looks brand new.
Whoa.
And so Rhakna holds up.
Rhakna holds up the horn.
Does she say anything?
No, she just stares.
He like almost stops mid roar when you like roar. Yep. I love that. And he like freezes and he squints like he's trying to see what you're holding better from all the way across the big chamber. And then he starts running straight towards you.
Time to go, time to go.
Yeah, okay. Get ready. Out of the way. Out of the way.
This is not a drill.
And so y'all,
We
We
run
go.
towards the entrance.
Yeah.
okay, can I have Kai roll me an animal handling check?
Oh, no.
I didn't even consider this
yikes.
part.
Oh,
That is a 1. Dirty 1.
oh my god!
I rolled a 2, and I have -1 in animal handling.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't think this could go badly.
I never thought about having to roll.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I don't think Kai's ever driven a horse with 3 people on it before.
Little in a nightmare horse.
Yeah.
Yeah, all things we should have thought about ahead of time.
Oh man, as you go
My
to
love for horses did not pull through.
no, unfortunately. As you go to turn Dio to exit the chamber, there are soldiers there, and they, seeing Baruso leaping into action, have also kind of turned their attention on you guys. And I'm gonna say that one of the soldiers is they're gonna get an attack of opportunity as you turn to run and leave. On probably Rhakna, because she's at the back of the horse.
Thank goodness.
Rhakna does a 20 hit. Okay.
Yes.
So the soldier has let's say a scimitar.
How is this already falling apart?
You've listened to our show.
Remember the flying snakes.
Remember just anything.
Oh my gosh. All right. One of the soldiers swipes up at you, Rhakna, and he actually gets to double it because he rolled a nat 20 on his attack. He deals 8 damage to you.
Okay.
And that is going to be the consequence for that one. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
But you are still able to turn Dio around and get him headed towards the exit.
Okay.
You guys are flying down the hallways.
Okay.
Dio, I imagine it. You're pushing him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dio is going maybe faster than he has ever gone before. And with Triggus's knowledge of the Purg, y'all are able to kind of get out of there relatively quickly. You can hear the footsteps of Baruso crashing down the hallways as you are running away from him. They sound like they're getting slightly closer with each step. You make a dash outside of the entrance of the Purg, and now the three of you and Dio are you're outside the Purg, and you have but a split second to turn around before Baruso comes crashing out of the entrance.
And now we're out here alone. Whose idea was it?
Right. We didn't really think about the part about after we got out here.
Smash the gems! Smash the gems!
They can't hear us, Triggus.
Oh, did we make... Oh,
They know the plan.
They know
They
the
do
plan.
know
they
the
know the
plan.
plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I will say that even as soon as you guys passed the people closest to the door to that last chamber, they knew to start. And so that kind of adds to the thing in the hallway. You hear all these tinkling sounds, and like the hallway behind you, you can tell in your peripherals is lighting up with all of these souls that are being released from these gemstones.
Amazing.
Wonderful.
We should probably get off the horse.
Yes, and then I get off and I take a defensive stance.
Triggus is just like mimicking Rhakna every time he's seen her take a defensive stance.
That is just the cutest thing that Rhakna can think of.
That's really adorable.
Can I somewhat retroactively say that in the interim up to this point, Rhakna was putting the horn back into its case?
Yeah.
And at this point, she takes the case and she stuffs it into the bag of fittings and ties it to her waistband as she's getting off the horse and takes a defensive stance.
That's a lot of retroactive
I just thought of it.
but I
But I feel like Rhakna would have thought of it.
okay, yeah.
She would have thought to put it in its case.
Was there anything in the bag of fittings already? Do you know? That's a hard
I
question.
don't think so.
Okay.
I think the last thing that was in there was a dragon turtle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're probably
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
No, he's not still in there.
Hector's cart is in there.
Yep, she's right. She's 100% right.
She's
like-
right.
I was like, I feel like there's something in
I
it.
thought there was, but I couldn't remember
Okay,
what.
all right. I do not put it in the bag of fittings because that's not something I can do unless if I throw it in there and it lands in Hector's cart. Does that count?
Something tells you that that's not quite how that bag works.
Okay, Rhakna doesn't do that. Rhakna puts the horn back in its case, though, and keeps it in her bag, her regular bag.
I'm terrified right now. I just need you to know that.
Me too, me
Oh,
too,
no.
me too.
Yeah, we didn't. I think we never discussed when we're gonna blow the horn.
I just thought that we would have to, like, fight him off before we had time to, right? Like, we need to buy ourselves some time. Maybe I shouldn't have put it back in the case. Maybe I should have left it out. Rhakna. Here's what happens, and this is, I think, 100% Rhakna. Stop me if I'm wrong. On the way outside, Rhakna's putting the horn in the case. As they get outside, Rhakna realizes that she probably should not have put the horn in the case, and fumbles and pulls it back out of the case, and probably like drops the case on the ground. And then just ties the horn to her waistband in a way that's easy for her to she would just like rip the cord like to pull it off her waistband when it was time to use it, but
Yeah.
she wants to know where it is.
Yes,
But
fair.
it can't be in her hands.
Right.
Totally fair.
Those are axe hands.
Those are accents.
Nice. Yeah, you guys all crash onto the beach essentially. Hop off of Dio.
Mhm.
And a split second later, Baruso comes crashing through the entrance of the Purg. He usually has to duck to get through, and he just smashes right through. He just smashes the rocks.
Like the Kool-Aid man.
He's red.
Should we talk to him? What ho? We're here in fun. We're just here to make friends with new people.
His eyes, which have the black and red targets on them, the mark of the betrayer. That they are huge, and he is breathing so heavily, and he says, "Give me the horn."
No.
Does Kai say that?
Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Oh, geez.